All right, we're back for Novak Djokovic taking on Pedro Martinez. And, yeah, it's been a pretty big day today. We haven't had too much, besides Auger-Aliassime. By the way, whoever said I jinxed Munar, I'm coming for you. Besides FAA withdrawing or retiring his match, it's been pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy's really happened. But here we are. So let's see if Pedro Martinez can cause the biggest upset in Australian Open history. That was me, sorry. That's all right. You're forgiven. It's day 2. Don't let it happen again. Lehechka's gone. Yeah, that's interesting. Not really. He's been injured lately. You know, anyone who came in with an injury. So Lehechka lost. I picked that. And I said upset Towson. She won, right? I'm going 50-50 for upsets of the day. I'm going all right. Mertens just won, by the way. Popperin's at 1 set all. That's going to be 5 sets and a heartbreak, probably. Munar serving in the match against his opponent that I can't pronounce the name. So that's cool. Got to admit, Eala was an unfortunate shock too. Thought she had it in the bag after the first set bagel. Yeah, that was a tough one. You're sleep deprived? All right. Fair enough. You get a pass for that, I guess. I guess today you can get a pass for that. Parks was just too good after the first set. Yeah, she was. Yes, she was. All right. Here we go. Novak Djokovic versus Pedro Martinez. Martinez is coming off a challenger win, by the way. He just won a challenger event last week after losing like 7 matches to finish the year. He then wins 5 in a row out of nowhere to win a title. So that's where we're at the moment. Djokovic is coming in having not played a match since winning Athens in November. Yeah, Rublev was good. He won in straights. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, so this is I feel like this is a good first round for Djokovic because it will be physical. It should be a physical match, right? Because Martinez is not going to beat Djokovic off the ground. So Nole's going to have a lot of shots to hit. It's going to be a lot of rallies. So we'll see if, but then we also seen that Djokovic does, have, fatigue issues at times. So it might be a good way to test that out as well without having to worry so much about someone, hitting massive serves or, he'll be able to work himself through this match, Djokovic. It'll be a good warm-up match. But he's got to be careful, though, because also Martinez could wear him down and he doesn't want to be worn out as we go forward. Being an Iga Swiatek fan of the Yo-Yo isn't good for my blood pressure. Holly, I feel ya. That was much longer and harder than expected, I think. All right. But let's see what the best player of all time has to say and has to do today. Been waiting for this whole day. Well, here we are. Finally here. 9:30 p.m. Melbourne time. Martinez's ranking is, I want to say 55. 95. Okay. Is that current ranking? No, he's gone up but he's gone up because he won that thing. 76. 71. 76 live, 71 on Monday, last Monday, from yesterday. From today. 71. That's what I was meant to say. 71. We could witness some more history for Novak being win 100 here. Oh, but if he wins, this is 100 wins, is it? 100 wins if Djokovic wins this match. There you go. Or if he wins the tournament. Wait, what are you trying to say? Morven, is it win today or win the tournament? Looking for a 100th win today. Is he? I'll double check that. Yeah, so he's on 99 wins, 10 losses. His rate, I mean, he's won every second Australian Open he's played on average. He's won 10 of 20 Australian Opens that he's played, which is a ridiculous ratio that every second Australian Open that he plays, he's won. He's won 91% of matches here. That'll go up after today. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. And he would have had 11-2 if he didn't have to get banned from Australia in 2022. Biggest upset of the day was Medvedev winning a match at a slam. That's mean. That's just mean. Mean. Why are you being so mean? Why are you being mean? That's mean. Medi almost lost the third set though. All right. He win 100 wins at all four majors if he wins today. If he wins today, has he won 100 all four majors? Did I miss that? I thought at the French he hadn't won 100. Oh no, he had. No, US Open he hasn't. He has to get to the semis of the US Open. He has to get to the semis, and then he'll be at 100. Whatever. What you said. What's my prediction for Medvedev? I've got him in the semis. Semifinals. 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 But you'd already know that if you watched the preview. All right. Yeah, he's already got 100 wins at Roland Garros and Wimbledon. Close game today, bro, you reckon? Okay. Novak wearing the green. Yeah, he needs to make a semi at the US to cover that achievement, which I'm sure he will. He'll win 5 matches in the next couple of years in New York. There's no way he's going to lose first round of the US Open for the next few years. He'll make it to a quarterfinal again. I mean, he made it 7 semifinals this year, last year easily. Can Nole win the Oz Open this year? Yes, but he probably needs to avoid Sinner. Probably needs to avoid Sinner. By the way, Martinez has got some intense look on his face. He is an intense looking figure. And that could be interesting. No way Parks won that match. Yes, she did. All right. Here we go. Are they talking to the coach of Martinez, or what's going on? Oh, they must be talking to the coach because somebody's talking back. I think they're talking to Martinez's coach right now, live before the match, which cool. Probably needs to avoid Sinner. Lol dreaming. Okay. What's something that you think? And I'll shut that down. Either Medi or Carlos in the final. I think he can beat Alcaraz. He beat Alcaraz last year, so Alcaraz has gotten better though. So can he beat Alcaraz here again? I don't know. But I don't know if he can beat Sinner. At least he hasn't beaten Sinner for a while. Predict Novak's path. He'll make the semis and lose to Sinner. That's my prediction, but if he is going to win this whole thing, he needs to avoid Sinner. Medvedev could beat Carlos, yeah, but Sinner losing before the final, probably that's unlikely, but that's kind of unfortunately, that's what Novak needs at this point. Medvedev could take out Alcaraz. Who knows? It'd be an upset for sure, but it's Sinner that's the problem for Djokovic on his half. And I don't think Shelton can beat Sinner yet. And I don't think Novak can beat Sinner at the moment. So who can beat Sinner? I don't know. Dimitrov. He's not in that. No, he's not in the half. All right. Djokovic to serve. Who you got, chat? I got Novak in. I'm going to go Novak in whatever I said in the preview. Serve out wide to the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic backhand to the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic again to the slice of Martinez. Djokovic goes with the forehand into that Martinez backhand. Djokovic again with the forehand. Into the Martinez forehand. Djokovic slice. Martinez forehand again. Djokovic gets it with the backhand. By the way, these two have never played. As we get a slice again, Djokovic. 40-shot rally to start. As we get a forehand again from Djokovic down the line. That's a shot. And that is the first point of this round open for Novak Djokovic in 2026. And it was a marathon rally. I said Djokovic in 4. Yeah, I think Martinez might... look, it's probably going to be 3-3 and 3 if Djokovic plays well, but I think that Martinez might steal a set because Djokovic doesn't panic if he loses a set. Nobody cares if he loses he doesn't care if he loses a set. The world cares if he loses a set, but most people who follow him would not care if he lost a set. As he serves an ace, 30 love. It's going to be a 2.5 hour 3-set match, grinded out. I know that's what I'm expecting to. We're going to be done at midnight, my time. As I was making my tea, I was just thinking to myself, yeah, this is not going to be straightforward. I don't care if it's going to be straight sets. It's going to be 3 hours. Nole is going to meticulously, almost psychotically dissect Martinez while he's alive, like a killer, with a scalpel and like a mad scientist. He's just gonna slowly play with his food like some crazy person. 30-15. Novak never goes for the quick kill. We know that. We've watched that. He just slowly peels off layers of skin. I know it's getting gross, but just bear with me. And he takes forever. 30-15. He's just going to slowly beat Martinez. Is Martinez in the net? 40-15. Martinez is going to be just asking for mercy, I'm sure, at some point. Please, I'm eating. What are you eating at 9:30 at night for? It's too late to be eating. What are you talking about? It's past 9 o'clock. This is the horror hour where we talk about all things. All right. One love. All right. Might not be my best analogy, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. You need a Sinner emoji. Don't we have? We have a Sinner emoji. All right. One love Djokovic. Chat, where's the Sinner emoji? Isn't it? It should be there. I'm pretty sure we have one. All right, Djokovic, a heavy favorite here. Munar wins. In your face, whoever doubted me. You take that. You apologize right now. You owe me an apology. You're a thief too. All right, one love Djokovic. As Martinez to serve. All right, serve again. Martinez to serve. 1-love Djokovic. As the return goes into the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic to the forehand again, to the backhand of Martinez. As the backhand now from Djokovic goes long. 15-love. I love that soundbite, yeah. We love Serena. It's a difficult one, but keep holding... Wait, what? I'd really love Novak to win the Australian Open. This is AO difficult, but hope is always alive. Okay. Oh, it's difficult, but yeah, okay, it's difficult, yeah. All right, 15-love. Return goes to forehand Martinez. Backhand now from Djokovic. Into the forehand Martinez. Djokovic backhand again. To the forehand Martinez. Goes cross-court the forehand Djokovic. Martinez backhand. Into the Djokovic backhand as Martinez with a slice. Djokovic goes down the line. Martinez gets it back. Djokovic backhand again. Cross-court. Martinez slice. Djokovic gets it with a cross-court backhand again. Martinez gets that back with his backhand. Now Djokovic goes to the forehand. Martinez shortens to the slice of Djokovic. Martinez slice again. To the slice of Djokovic. Martinez in the net. What a rally. This is what it's going to be like, though. We're going to be playing these long rallies. 15-0. 15-0. Martinez just being out-sliced. What was that, 30 shots? All right, 15 all. As we return into the forehand of Martinez, and then the backhand goes in the net. The 15-30. My son is listening to you at university. Shout out to your son. Now get back to work. You got a test to study for or something. I don't know. Anyways. 30-0. Djokovic hits the return long. 30-0. It's probably the last chance Martinez has to be competitive against Djokovic. What, right now? The start of this match? Probably. Maybe. As we get a fault from Martinez, second serve. As we get a return into the forehand of Martinez. Forehand from Djokovic again. The forehand of Martinez. He goes down the line to the backhand of Djokovic. And Nole puts away the winner. Break point, Djokovic. 30-40. 30-40. As we get a fault second serve. Serving the forehand of Djokovic. Oh, he just missed the return. And we get the deuce. Bublik top 5 this year? Maybe. Top 5 is achievable for a lot of players. Top 5 is up for grabs. Will Stan win the next round? Yes. I believe I believe in Stan the man. He's the man for a reason. We're going Stan. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. Rude's on fire? What's going on with Casper? 4-love. Holy moly. So all the women's matches are done today. All right, 4-4 rally. As Martinez drops shot. Djokovic gets him with the backhand. Martinez volleys. Djokovic puts it away. No! Martinez gets there, but he puts it in the net. Nole with the great hands. Advantage Djokovic. He was watching Roger the other day, so he knows. He can do that too. Also, Poprin's up a break in the third, but not for long. All right. Good hands by Djokovic. Advantage Nole. Serve. Is a let. Serve again. There's a fault. Second serve. 5-love Casper Ruud. What in the hell? Ruud's going to win the Australian Open. Advantage Djokovic. Second serve. Double fault. Break. 2-love. 2-0. To Novak Djokovic already. Djokovic starting well, yeah. And Martinez just giving away freebies. All right, 2-love. Ruud's actually playing insane. He's got to go home because he's like, I got to win quick because I got a baby to deliver. I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. 2-love. I think someone else has to do it, but he's going to be there. He wants to be there. 2-love. His return goes to the net from Martinez. 15-love. Would you consider Ruud an underachiever? No. Hell no. Are you serious? No way. Ruud, if anything, Ruud's an overachiever. In the best way. Number 2 in the world, 3 Grand Slam finals. Masters 1000 champion. Djokovic hits the tape twice. And it's 30-love. Like, Casper Ruud he's had a hell of a career. If you think he's underachieved, that's sad. In a generation when you think in 2019 people or 2020 people are talking about Casper Ruud doing anything? No, they were talking about Zverev, Team, Medvedev, Tsitsipas. You know? And then all of a sudden Casper Ruud makes 3 Grand Slam finals, only losing to the greatest players. He was 1 match away from world number 1 at the US Open. He wins a 1000 title last year, but I mean, nobody was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, no one was talking about Casper Ruud. So he's definitely an overachiever, as Djokovic 40-15. No one expected Casper Ruud to be as good as he has been. Top 10 player. He made the final of the ATP Finals. I mean, who thought that? 40-15. His return goes into the forehand of Djokovic, and Nole hits it away. 3-love. We might actually be going home before midnight. $3-love. I'm glad Ruud finally won a Masters. He was long overdue. Oh, yeah. He deserved it for sure. Did anyone hear the craziness of this year's... What? Yeah, bro, you got to talk tennis because we don't understand what we're talking about. Keep it to tennis. That's what we do best. Prince of Clay Ruud. He might be. But I think Alcaraz has taken the throne for now. So, but Ruud was probably in line after Rafa as the Prince of Clay, but then, Carlos went, get out of my chair. Casper is the clay. Yeah, the C stands for clay. Clay Sparud or something. 3-love Nole. There are multiple clay princes and a few kings. Yeah, Carlos the king at the moment. Casper is a ghost. He is, but have you watched the movie? 3-love. Have you watched the movie though? Because he was a person for a spoiler. It's been out for 30 years. But I watched Casper the Friendly Ghost for Halloween. Great Halloween movie. Actually not... It's one of those movies that's like a kid's movie that's not. Like there's definitely hilarity for adults. Like it's funny. Like if you're an adult watching Casper, you find it funny in a different way for different reasons. There's different funny parts. 3-love. Well, yeah, definitely good for a Halloween movie. It's a Hocus Pocus. Kids movie. Is it? It can be, but it's also adults can find it funny. All right, 3-love. When are they going to bring Casper the Friendly Ghost back into the mainstream? Is that coming back? I'm sure they're going to remake that eventually, right? They're going to reboot that. They dust off all the old shit now. Same with SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob's fun too. Martinez, lovely volley winner. 15-love. What are your favorite cartoons, chat? What were your cartoons as a kid? Djokovic withdrew? Yeah, bro, you're one sentence away from withdrawing from this chat. And when I say withdraw, I mean getting kicked out. Involuntarily withdrawn. With the security. What cartoons, though? Tom and Jerry? Okay. SpongeBob SquarePants. It's so funny. 15-love. Dungeons and Dragons? The cartoon? I haven't watched the cartoon. Pokemon? Classic. All right, 30-love. As Martinez serves again. Super Friends, Bugs Bunny, Dragon Ball Z, Hulk, Naruto. Nice. Naruto. Roger Ramjet. That's like a... Didn't they come out in like the 60s? Pretty sure my dad showed me... My mum and dad... My dad showed me that show. He used to watch it, I think. Kim Possible. Fairly Odd Parents. As a bit of fault second serve. Sailor Moon. As a bit of backhand now from Martinez. Goes long. 30-15. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Smurfs. Fair enough. All right, 30-15. Oh, me. Been a long day. What are we watching tomorrow? That's what I need to figure out that tomorrow. What are we watching tomorrow, chat? What are we doing? 30-15. Fonseca? Yes. Hey, Rocket Power. Good show. Is that the one with the skateboarding kid? 30-0. Hercatch Bergs? Maybe. Fonseca is the only right answer, yeah. You mentioned Tsitsipas. How's he going at the moment? He's coming back. He's on the comeback. Fernandez? Okay. Well, we've got to watch Sinner, right? That goes wide by Djokovic, 40, whatever, 30, 40-30. We're going to watch probably Osaka tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know. What else is happening tomorrow? Like during the day. All right, deuce. Martinez in trouble. All right. Rude won the first set 6-1. Nice. All right, forehand slice from Djokovic. Goes in the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic forehand again to the forehand of Martinez. Down the middle to the forehand of Djokovic. Martinez backhand. Into the forehand of Djokovic again. The backhand of Martinez. Djokovic goes down the line with a forehand winner. Advantage Nole. What's my day job? I'm unemployed and I live in a basement. Advantage Djokovic. Nice forehand from Nole. Advantage to the greatest player of all time. Undisputed. Serve. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand now from Martinez down the line. Goes into the forehand of Djokovic. Martinez volleys. Djokovic lob. Goes long. Martinez survives. Deuce. We get the deuce. Do I support Essendon? Yes. Why? Do you support Essendon? Martinez with a good serve advantage. Martinez to get on the board. Advantage Martinez. Just kidding. Wait, who do you support? Who do you support? Djokovic forehand is a winner. We're back to deuce. I can't wait until you get Mario Galaxy after the AO. I'm going to be doing nothing after the AO. I'm going to be playing Mario Galaxy for 3 weeks straight. I'm just going to be like, sorry, world, I'm playing a video game. I'm just going to be buried in. I'm going to be out in the galaxy. I'm busy. I got things to play. I'm going to collect shit and play games. Anyways, volley goes out by Nole, and it's advantage Martinez. Love the feedback on playing some of the levels. Yeah, I've never played it, so I'm excited. That's my treat to myself. Actually, I've also got a new camera that I got to try and take photos with. I got a lot. I've got a busy schedule after the AO. Plus, also we're going to stream because there's other matches on. Advantage Martinez. 100% sure Sinner and Alcaraz won't happen this slam. You're 100% sure. Are you sure? As with a volley from Martinez, he's on the board. 3-1. How about Mario Tennis? That's a good game too. Mario Tennis is a good game. Blast, I didn't watch Astro Boy. I love Astro Boy, and I got a lot of DVD for Astro Boy. Nice. And Lego minifigs. Nice. All right, here we go. 15 minutes played. And Martinez gets on the board. All right. 3-1. As Djokovic serves the fault, second serve. Whereas the return goes to forehand of Djokovic into the backhand slice of Martinez. Djokovic forehand again, the backhand of Martinez, who hits it in the net. And it's 15-love. Who's the most likely first-time slam winner this year? I mean, it's always Zverev, isn't it? It's got to be Zverev. Until it's not. Like, how is it not Zverev? If it's not Zverev, then who? Fonseca. Oh, wait, we're talking about men and women or just women? Oh, sorry, just men. Because if it's men and women, there's plenty of names. And Anisimova comes to mind as a big name. But if we're talking about just on the men's side, I have no idea. 30 love. I mean, Zverev has to win a slam. Right? As the return goes into the forehand of Djokovic, down the line, the backhand slice of Martinez. That goes in the net, 40 love. On the ladies' side, yeah, you could pick Andreeva and Anisimova. You could pick, Umberto. You could pick, you could pick Pegula if you want to go with someone a little bit older who hasn't been that far away. Palini. I mean, you could pick a lot of the players in the top 10, to be honest. Bencic. 40 love. Serving to the forehand of Martinez. Return the backhand of Djokovic. Martinez into the net. 4-1 Nole. 4-1. Bublik. Yeah. So, like, when... Again, are you asking for men and women or just for men? Because if it's just the men's, who's the first-time slam winner for the men, I straight away go to, okay, well, how do you win a slam on the ATP? Well, you have to go through Sinner and Alcaraz, right? So who is capable of beating Sinner and or Alcaraz at a slam? And who is capable of making the finals of slams, right? Because you've also got to make it to the semis before you play them, right? Potentially, right? So how do you win a slam when you've never done that before? You need someone who's got experience, right? So Bublik would be really out of the box because Bublik never made a semi-final of a slam. He's never beaten Alcaraz and Sinner at a slam. So how is he? And he's never been to the final. So what happens when he makes the final and he's got to play Alcaraz or whatever, or play Sinner, right? Like how is he going to deal with all of those things, those first-time things? Whereas Zverev might be the only player who's got finals experience, wins over Alcaraz and Sinner at slams. We know he can make it that far if he plays well because he's been consistent enough. Like, it has to be, like, he might be the only one. I can't think of anybody else who ticks those boxes. Unless you get like Musetti at Roland Garros, maybe. If Sinner or Alcaraz had a strange loss, maybe you could put Musetti up there at maybe the French or even Wimbledon. Maybe. Zverev is the man he's the front of the queue. Shelton can't beat Sinner though. And he can't beat Alcaraz either. He hasn't been able to beat him. Fritz at Wimbledon, maybe. But against Sinner, I don't know. Against Alcaraz, I don't know either. I mean, he's pushed Alcaraz, but he hasn't beaten him at Wimbledon yet. Who else is there? Demonor can't beat Sinner. Yeah. And FAA's gone. So, Felix is going to have to do it at the French. So yeah, it's really Zverev's the only one I could see winning, right? Maybe Ruud at the French. Yeah, true. Maybe Ruud. Can Ruud beat Alcaraz and Sinner though? He's gonna have to beat one of them because he might not have to beat them both, right? You might get lucky and one of them lose, maybe. But then you got to beat one of them. You have to beat one of them. The road to Grand Slams is through Alcaraz and Sinner, right? So, and Zverev can do it. He knows how he's beaten both of them. So he's the only one that I can think that would have a slim chance, right? Of actually doing it. And he can, we saw him push Sinner last year even, outside the slams. 15-0. But then you put Djokovic in the mix. Because Djokovic is also a bit of a gatekeeper when it comes to like Fritz and Zverev, right? He stopped them from making the final. or semi-finals, right? So Djokovic is he's taken one of the semi-final spots the last, few years. When Sinner have been in the final, he's been in the semi-final. So you've got one spot, and it comes down to luck of the draw, kind of, because if you're in the same section, same half as Djokovic and Sinner, then you can take the other spot, maybe. Anyways, 30-15. So yeah, but the more I talk, the harder I can, the less I see somebody winning. And the only way I see somebody maybe getting it is if Sinner or Alcaraz don't play a tournament because they're injured before, right? So they withdraw from the French. And then the other guy is the only one you have to beat. And you don't play him to the final. So the only way I could see a new champion happening at this state is, let's say Alcaraz doesn't play Roland Garros because something happened, and Sinner is on the opposite side of the draw, so he has to play 6 matches before you play him in the final. So there's 6 chances that he could lose before you have to possibly play him. And Djokovic is also on that half, so Djokovic, Sinner in the semis, and you're down wherever, you're on the other side, avoiding all that shit. And you also have to try and win, though. Maybe we get a champion that way. I don't know. I mean, we're going crazy now. I mean, it's impossible. It's it's not impossible. It's like you've got a 1% chance at the moment. 4-2. That's the only way I can see it happening. I don't think Sinner and Alcaraz healthy in a draw, you're going to be able to get through them both. No one can do that. No one's done that. Has anyone ever beaten Sinner and Alcaraz to win a title? No. Maybe Djokovic. Did Djokovic do it? Wimbledon, 23, right? He's the only one to have done it. He beat Sinner in the quarters, right? And then he beat Alcaraz in the final. Did that happen in 23? So, yeah. And that's the greatest player of all time. He did it once. So how the hell is anyone else going to be able to do it without some sort of advantage, 15 love. Medi going to do the impossible? But we're talking about first-time champions. But so not 23. Didn't he do it in 20? Oh, no, he did. No, I'm sorry. No, he didn't do it. I keep forgetting. I definitely have some sort of dementia. So he hasn't done it. Has he? Did he do it? Did he beat Sinner? Maybe he hasn't done it. He's beaten one, but not the other. 22? No. Because he didn't play Alcaraz. Yeah, so Alcaraz won 23. I totally forgot. So no one has done it. So not even Djokovic. Because Djokovic won the French in 23, beat Alcaraz, but he didn't beat Sinner. Ah, 30 love? Anyways. All we can do is wait and see. Wait and see. Somebody's going to win a slam other than Sinner Alcaraz, but who that's going to be, I have no idea. He has beaten them both at the ATP finals before. That's true. But at a Grand Slam, that's where we're at. Because, if you can win the ATP finals, that's fine and dandy, but you got to win a slam, otherwise it doesn't count. 5-2. At the end of the day, slams are the only thing that truly matter. At least for the casuals, 5-2. Probably Fonseca's going to do it. I hope so. Yeah, Runa and Draper for sure. They're on the list of them. They could do it, but unfortunately they're both injured. Didn't Ole beat Sinner at the ATP finals? Yeah, I'm saying at the Grand Slams though. No one's done it. No one has done it. All right, 33 minutes. 5-2 to Novak Djokovic. All right. So weird to remember that Djokovic won 3 slams in 2023. I know, right? He was on top of the world still. And then all of a sudden, it flipped. And Sinner Alcaraz took over. It really did happen like that. Like it was, Paris Masters, ATP Finals, Davis Cup. And it went from Djokovic is on top to Sinner and Alcaraz are on top. Like it happened in this. It was November 23. I remember it. 23, yeah. And it happened just like that. It was all of a sudden, Sinner beats Djokovic. Alcaraz was already lurking, but then it was like that match at the Davis Cup where Sinner beat Djokovic, saving those match points and then won for Italy. And then all of a sudden, Sinner couldn't lose. And Djokovic couldn't. I mean, he was already struggling with Alcaraz, and then he couldn't beat Sinner. It happened just like that. Like, I think, what was it? Sinner losing at the US Open 23 to Zverev in 5. And now after that, he's only lost to Alcaraz. He's only been worried by Alcaraz. Like, it just went like that. It was just like such a flip in the span of like 2 months. From November to January, it went from Djokovic is the king to Sincaraz. Crazy. 30-15. All right. There's a bit of forehand from Martinez in the net. 30-0. And Djokovic is cruising through this match. 30-0. Serve again. As he serves a fault, Martinez, second serve. As the return goes back into Martinez. Djokovic forehand to the backhand again of Martinez. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Martinez goes again to the forehand of Djokovic, who goes down the line. And then Martinez hits it, slice, goes out. And it's 30-40. 30-40 match, set point. Set point. It's been a long day. Set point. To take the first set. As the return goes into the forehand of Martinez, Djokovic backhand goes long. And we get to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Serve. The backhand, Djokovic goes in. Martinez backhand. Djokovic slices with a lob. Oh, it went out. Oh, it nearly went in. Just went long. Advantage Martinez. All right, serve again. Into the backhand. Djokovic forehand from Martinez. Djokovic backhand goes into the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic with another backhand as Martinez slice. Djokovic with a slice back to the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic slice again. Martinez forehand goes in. Djokovic in control. Martinez forehand again. Djokovic goes inside out with a forehand to the slice of Martinez. Now Djokovic forehand again. Into the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic. Another forehand. Now Martinez hits a backhand wide. As he tries to change direction. And we get to deuce again. Djokovic is not losing this match. I concur. Doctor. Is there anyone that can beat Sinner at the AO in your opinion? Yes. All right. Martinez serves. Is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Martinez. Backhand out from Djokovic to the backhand of Martinez. As Djokovic to the forehand again to the Martinez backhand. Djokovic on the line. Martinez gets it with the backhand cross court. Djokovic slice. Martinez. Forehand cross court. Djokovic on the stretch with a pass. What a shot by Norway. And he shakes the fist. And he turns the lawnmower on. He revs up that motor. Advantage Novak. What a shot. And he liked it. You know he liked it. What a shot. Vintage. Vintage Novak. And just the flex. He still got it. Advantage Djokovic. There's a bit of fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Martinez backhand. Djokovic cross court backhand into the backhand of Martinez. They go backhand to backhand. As Djokovic again with the backhand from Martinez. Just going cross backhand still. Nobody wants to change it up as Djokovic goes to the slice of Martinez now. Djokovic goes down the line on the backhand, but he missed it. And we're back to deuce. Shot of the day for sure. Yeah, that was a hell of a shot. Not better than Sakkari shot, but it was still pretty good. All right. 7-minute service game, this one. Serve is too good from Martinez, and he gets to advantage. Advantage Martinez to make Djokovic serve for the set. All right, first serve was a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes wide. Martinez holds. 5-3. All right, Djokovic to serve for the set. All right, 5-3 Djokovic. No podcast cam. Well, you want me to start a podcast? There's been ace down the tee from Djokovic. I'll start a podcast about movies. How about that? Or about vintage photography, film photography. Or horror movies, or thrifting, or coffee. Return. Goes to the back of Djokovic. Forehand now from Martinez. Into the Djokovic backhand. Martinez Wins the point. Nole hits it long. And it's 15-0. Start a podcast about frugal living. I wouldn't know anything about that. All I know is just buy secondhand stuff. You'll save enough. All right, ace from Nole, 30-15. Good serve. All right, serve again. Serve out wide. Martinez returns. Goes long. 40-15. 40-15. The world doesn't need another tennis podcast. That's the name of my new tennis podcast. We've just found the name. All right, 40-15. As the return goes in the forehand of Djokovic. Slice from Martinez. Goes in the net. Djokovic takes the first. 6-3. 6-3. 45 minutes. That was an average Djokovic set. And he takes off his shirt and everyone goes, woo! Ah! Oh my God! He's not wearing a shirt! Oh my God! Blech. I don't think anyone vomited. That's a bit harsh. All right. So the Sakari hot shot round the net slice. Yeah, that's the best shot of the tournament. No one's going to beat that. No one can beat that. Novak didn't face a break point the entire set. 4 winners, 11 errors from Martinez. 14 winners and 11 errors by Nole. He served great too. I mean, it was just... Djokovic too good. Wait, I mean, easy. Easy for Nole. Just easy peasy. All right. Go ready to mow the lawn. Okay, I guess so. Alcaraz will beat that shot. I mean, he might. He could, but it's going to have to be a hell of a shot if he could do it. He's going to have to do something crazy. Yeah, it went around the net below the post and then like hit the ground and rolled. It was amazing. 1 down, 2 to go. That's it. We will play past midnight. I have no doubt about it. Djokovic doesn't get things done with speed. Rude's up a set and a break, by the way. And Popperin is up 2 sets to 1 and a break as well against Muller. Remember, he's going for his 100th win tonight at the Australian Open. All right. 6-3. As Martinez serves and volleys and wins the point. 15-love. 15-love. All right, 15-love. All right, 30-love. Good serve from Martinez. 30-love. Spizzirri Fonseca prediction. Fonseca. As with a 4 down the line, into the back of Djokovic. Nole hits it long, 40 love. Have like an hour or two podcast. I live stream almost every day. For hours on hours and hours and hours. Do you really want me to talk for an hour or two more in a podcast? Do you really need that? Isn't this enough? Isn't this enough? You can rewatch all the streams if you get bored. Haven't you had enough? I'll do it, but I feel like you just all get sick of me. One Love Martinez. It's just too much for you to consume. One Love. Also, I feel like I just be repeating myself anyway because I talk so much on stream that it'd just be the same thing anyway. So just watch the streams and you'll... maybe I can make a podcast out of the streams. Somebody could just get the streams and just make a podcast out of that. Just watch the streams. And you'll... This is a podcast, maybe. One Love. It's called the Going Live podcast. Where we're live. Or something. As the return goes in, the forehand of Martinez. Forehand from Djokovic. Martinez goes to the backhand of Djokovic. Now a slice from Martinez, but Djokovic puts it away with ease. 15 love. 15 love. 15 love. How do you think Swiatek looked? Was it bad that the first set was a tiebreak? She definitely didn't play well as she should, but she's cut off 2 losses. You know, Yuan played well, so you got to give credit to her. But, yeah. All right, 30 love. Love. Serve again. It's an ace. 40 love. $40 love. By the way, Chad, I downloaded this app on my TV. There's been an ace out wide from Djokovic 1-0. And it was a free streaming app, and it streams like, it does like live TV, and it just plays like, you've got like 100 channels, and they just play like there's a Kitchen Nightmares channel. It just plays all the episodes of Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares 24/7. Just watch it. It had the Osbournes. Like, just... I click... like, after last night's stream, I found it. I was like, put it on. I'm just watching, like, the Osbournes from, like, 2002. Or 2000. It was just, like, on repeat. Like, episodes. I'm like, what the hell? And they had, like, 100 different channels with all that kind of stuff. I was like, this is great. This is, like, TV back in the day. Except, like, cable, maybe. What a great find. So now I can just go and find, I can watch TV, I can have a TV on 24/7 just playing random things in my house all the time. I don't have to make a decision to watch something. And it's free. It was free. 15-0. Gordon is peak comedy and savage, yeah. They had like a Deal or No Deal USA edition channel. I was like, what is this? Just opened up a whole new world. I'm like, holy shit. I'm going to be watching Deal or No Deal USA for a week. Just put that on repeat. 15-0. As Martinez double faults, 15-30. 15-30. Yeah, they had like a Jerry Springer show. They had a Dr. Phil channel. They had a Jerry Springer channel. It's crazy, man. 15-30. Are you a fan of Nature Boy Ric Flair? Woo! I don't know what you're talking about. As with a backhand return from Djokovic into the forehand of Martinez. As Djokovic goes to the backhand cross court, Martinez is there with his backhand. Djokovic forehand again, the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic with a slice as Martinez hits a drop shot, forehand drop shot. Djokovic gets it with a lob, but it goes wide. 30-0. All right. I would always guess the wrong suitcase. All right, Martinez, 30-0. All right, serve again. Oh, Djokovic with a return winner. Woo, okay. Vintage Nole again. He just takes one step and just whips it cross court for a winner. Another crazy shot. He's hit 18 winners, Djokovic, already. To be the man, you got to beat the man. That's what they say. As the backhand return goes in the forehand of Martinez. Backhand again from Djokovic as Martinez backhand again to the forehand of Djokovic as Martinez goes down the line wide. Djokovic breaks 2-1 in the second. And Martinez ain't happy. Jerry Springer was so good. Yeah, I mean, I remember it being back on when I was a kid. As Martinez just ripped something out of his nose. Ouch. Team Great Britain versus Australia at the Billie Jean King Cup in April. Are you going to watch? Why would I watch that? Why would I bother? By the way, these ball kids have rips in their shoes. What are we doing? Can't we afford 2 pairs of shoes? Can't we give them 2 pairs? Oh yeah, Chilich, he won earlier today. Any show called Property Brothers on the TV? No. I haven't heard of that. Will I go to the matches? Are they playing in Australia? I mean, look. If they're playing in Australia, probably not. Are they playing in Melbourne? Maybe. Where are they playing? I thought it was in the UK. Where are they playing? Vachereau won, yes. He won in straight sets. All 4. No, he won in straight sets. In Australia. Okay, Australia's a big place. Where exactly in Australia? They're in Australia. Yep, again, Australia's a big island. Whereabouts? Probably in Sydney, right? All right, Djokovic is setting a break. Rude's cruising. Nice. All right. Djokovic serves. Into the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic forehand cross court. Martinez again to the front of Djokovic. And he hits a winner. Down the line. Have they not decided the cities? Is that what's going on? Okay, so they're playing in Australia, but they don't have... They haven't picked what... I mean, it literally just came out. I'm asking too much. I'm sorry. It hasn't come out yet because it just started. Yeah. Tennis Australia haven't picked yet because they're busy doing the Australian Open. All right. 30 love. All right. 40 love. And Djokovic holds with an ace. 3-1. All right. 3-1 second set. Rude breaks. Nice. As we return now to the forehand of Martinez. Martinez puts it away. Poppy now leads the Australian Open with total aces. Yes. Let's go. 15 love. Serve again, Martinez. And it's a fault. Second serve. As Djokovic hits the winner, and it's 15-0. Whose autograph is worth more, Sinner or Alcaraz? Alcaraz. I can get a Sinner signed tennis ball authenticated for $580. As Djokovic gets a lovely shot, forehand goes in the net on the second one. I can get an Alcaraz authenticated signed ball for $1,200. Over $1,000. Like, Alcaraz's signature on a tennis ball is worth double Sinner right now. So yeah, so it's Alcaraz at the moment. Sinner's autograph ain't cheap, but it's Carlos for sure. At the moment. Yeah, double the price. Not even close. What about Raducanu? Mate, probably triple the price. All right, 4-4 rally. As Martinez goes back to Djokovic. Martinez gets the point. Djokovic in the net. Oh, Raducanu's signature's actually gone down. Okay. It was expensive. Now it's about $400. Her signature's kind of basic, though. It's just an R. Yeah. So actually, it's not. I thought it would be more, but it's about the same as Sinner. Do people buy those? What? Signed tennis balls? Do people buy those? Am I people? I'm people. Yes, I am. I do buy those. Anyway, it's 40-15. 4-4 rally. Djokovic passing shot winner. Too good. 40-30. I just need a Rafa ball, an Alcaraz signed ball, and I'll have a good collection. And Serena. Serena's stuff is expensive. Serena stuff is crazy. You can't get a Serena signed ball for less than $3,000. I mean, you can't even get a Serena signed ball or that's authenticated. Like, she doesn't. They're not even out there. You can't even buy them. They're not even out there. Like, I'm looking at one here. It's Serena and Federer both signed it, so it's a little cheaper. Anyways, double fault for Martinez deuce. Yeah, I'm looking at these Serena ones, but they're all looking so dodgy. Like, they don't look like she signed it. So I don't trust that. You got to get it with, like... Yeah, there's one here. Early Serena Williams rookie sign. $2,000. Some of them are cheaper, but I don't trust that. I don't trust one that's like $200. Yeah, there's one here that's $2,600 for a Serena signed ball. Authenticated. I mean, a signed photo of Serena is $500. Authenticated. Obviously, has authentication. Madness. But also deserved, because she's the GOAT. All right. Djokovic gets back to deuce. All right, deuce. As Martinez serves again. As the backhand goes into the backhand of Djokovic. He hits the drop shot. Martinez gets it. Djokovic volleys it wide. That's advantage Martinez. All right. All right. Advantage Martinez. As he serves a let. As he's serving volleys, Martinez. Djokovic passing in the net. And it's 3-2. Djokovic with a set and a break, but Martinez is hanging on. All right. Okay, how are we doing, chap? Tomorrow, another seeded player will be out, that's for sure. Who? Who's it going to be? It's probably got a medical timeout. Oh, no. Shelton? Hell no. Shelton ain't losing on Bear. Are you kidding me? There's no way Shelton's going to lose. You can't be serious. There's no chance. That ain't going to happen. That ain't happening. All right? Oh, thank God I put Mertens as my... By the way, Popperin, I think, hurt his leg when he was stretching for a forehand. Maybe. Anyways. Yeah, no way. Shelton's going to win. 4 sets. 2 tie breaks. Better not be Pedro Fonseca. 3-2. All right, so the umpire just telling the crowd off, don't be mean. 3-2. How much for a Fernando Gonzalez signed tennis ball? There's no signed tennis ball, but you can get one on a baseball, but I don't think it's the tennis player. Yeah, I think maybe that might be a different person. To be honest, priceless, because there's literally none. So if you have that Fernando Gonzalez signed tennis ball, you could set you just name your price at that point. Agassi signed tennis ball. I think Agassi stuff's actually pretty expensive. Do I have an Agassi ball? I have a Sampras ball. I got a Lendl ball. Yeah, Agassi stuff's like in the 400-500 range. Yeah, about 400 for Agassi. As that goes out by Martinez, 30-15. Yeah, Alcaraz, we're looking at about 800 for a legit one. $150 for one that I scribbled on a ball. I didn't do it. It was him. He did it. Someone else did it. Not Alcaraz, somebody else. Oh, 400 for that one. Okay. All right. No, I haven't got a Carlos Alcaraz ball, but I have a pair box. I'm just kidding. All right, 4-2. Navarro was out. Yeah. Is Unk going to the semis? Bro, don't pretend like you weren't born in the 1900s. I would like Hinga's signed tennis ball. All right, go get it. What do you look for indication of the signatures are real? So usually the way I do it is you've got to have a COA, so authentication, certificate of authentication. But also, I only buy from like certain places because, like, I mean, anyone could fake a certificate, right? So like PSA, I think there's another one in America as well. Beckett, I think it's a good one in the UK. If they have done the authentication, they have a registry online that you can double check that it's authenticated by, and then you can look at the ball that you are going to buy, and you can see on the registry because they take photos of it, so you 100% know that it's like all the ones that I've got online have all been through that, and the photo is matching what I've got. Right now, yeah, somebody could send you a shitty one, but then you just have to look at that and go, okay, well, you gave me a fake, and then just get you get a refund anyway. But yeah, so that's how I do it. You can buy one online. You can buy one from like a store, like a merchant, like a memorabilia store. They probably are pretty reliable. I don't think they'd be selling fakes. But they usually don't. I don't think not around my house or my area. They usually sell like framed ones, and I'm like, I just want the ball. But yeah, so there's a couple ways to do it. That's how I do it. I'm sure there's other places you could go. And is that Shane Warne's kids? Shane Warne's kids are in the house. Legend. Gone way too soon. His son is like a spitting image of him. It's crazy. When he talks, you're like, hang on a second. Who's that? All right, love 30. As the return goes in the forehand volley of Martinez. Good pickup by Djokovic. Martinez gets it. Djokovic pass for volley. Martinez too good. And Djokovic giving him a round of applause. That was just too good. 30-all. Nice hands. Hey, Cam, mate, it's haircut time again. Hey, Jeremy, why don't you mind your own business? All right, 30-all. Man, good volley by Martinez. Yeah, Warnie's kids are in the house. Yeah, I was this close to getting Alcaraz's signature on camera. But that security guard stopped us. Drop shot. Martinez, too good. And now it's 30-all. Mirra comeback was crazy. Yeah. By the way, Jeremy, you've said the same thing about my hair the last couple of streams. Surely you have something better to ask. Also, I'm growing my hair out, like Rublev. I'm not cutting my hair. No, I'm going to say that. I don't want to end up like that Manchester United guy who's got like this huge hair because United can't win 5 in a row. All right, return goes in the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic pass. Martinez volley. Djokovic pass. Martinez in the net with his volley. Jackson Warner's his name. Yeah, I know his name. But I think a couple of his kids are there. All right, 30-40. I'm sure Jeremy's a supermodel. I think Jeremy is a supermodel. Do you get FOMO when you don't go to the AO? No. I see the crowds and I'm like, oh. I feel safe. 30-40. No, I do not get FOMO for not being there. All right, backhand goes in from Djokovic to the drop shot of Martinez. Oh, went in. Oh, Nole tried to go around the net, but he hit the net. Deuce. All right. Djokovic wanted to go around the net. He was like, this is going to be better than Zachary. No. Couldn't do it. Deuce. Zachary still has the best shot of the tournament. There's a forehand from Martinez. Backhand Djokovic down the line. Winner. Advantage Nole. There's just been brilliant parts of this match from Djokovic. As he's done just some vintage Nole things. Advantage Djokovic. Advantage Nole to take the double break and serve for this set. As a return, goes to the backhand of Martinez. Backhand of Djokovic to the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic with his forehand. Nope, Martinez hit it out. And it's a double break. 5-2 Djokovic. All right. All right. Nole's back. He never left. He never left. All right. Nole's winning 100%. Nice. I feel like Martinez is kind of perfect for Nole for a first match to show shots like this. But he's played well. I agree. I think this has been the perfect... It could have been physically a battle, but luckily for Djokovic, he's not dealing with anything physically. Probably there's no issues there. So, this has been the perfect, and I mean with no disrespect to Martinez, the perfect warm-up for Djokovic. Yes, he played exhibitions during the week, but for real match play and real stakes, perfect matchup. Had he have played a big hitter that he had to scramble and defend for, then maybe it would have been tricky, but to play someone like Martinez, who's not going to blow him off the court, not going to serve big, Djokovic can just play his game, and just chip away. And that's what he's been doing. Popperin won. Let's go. Oh, yeah, this is the last match of the day. Djokovic served for a 2-sets-to-love lead. Poppy hit 28 aces. Awesome. Wait, Popperin hasn't won yet? Why'd you lie to me? He hasn't won. He's in a tiebreak. What do you mean? He hasn't won yet. Casper Ruud's up a set in a 2-sets-to-love in a break. He hasn't won. $15-love. Djokovic. As Nole says, a fault, second serve. Yeah, Popper has to play Zverev next. Oh, you read it wrong? That's all right. 30 love. 30 love. He serves another ace. 40 love. Nole has set points for a 2-set to love lead. Uh, 40 love. As he serves. A fault. Second serve. As a return. Nope, that's a fault. Second serve again. Did he serve? Oh, sorry, that was a let. Second serve again. Into the forehand of Martinez. Return. Is in. And Djokovic puts away the smash. 2 sets of love for Novak, the great one. All right. 2-0. The fuck was that? All right. How are we doing, chat? Two down, 1 to go. That's it. It's 1 hour till midnight. So you might get it done before, which would be great. 5 winners, 7 errors from Martinez. Djokovic, 18 winners and 4 errors. 18 winners and 4 errors. 18 and 4. Huh? 18 winners and 4 errors. Are you kidding me? What the hell? What? 18 and 4. Madness. Who used to drink their orange juice out of a jelly jar? I don't know. No idea. Is that a joke or is that a... What is that? Why would he think Carlos cheated? Who cheated? Martinez to serve. First games of the third. All right. This cam here, wow. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Why'd you make an account yesterday? Why? What happened? 2 sets of love. Back in down the line of the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand now from Martinez. Djokovic. Again to the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic forehand. Again to the Martinez forehand as Djokovic goes again to the forehand of Martinez. Martinez puts away to the winner down the line. Oh, Popperin's going 5. That! $15 love. Djokovic hits it out 30 love. He was up 5-2 in the tiebreak. I know. $30 love. Why has he done this? I can't believe you've done this. 30 love. There's a forehand from Martinez. The forehand to Djokovic. Martinez goes again. The forehand to Djokovic. Djokovic goes down the line for a winner. And it's 30-15. What did Adam Walton accuse Carlos of? He was making a joke. Okay, 30-15. 7 at the back end of Djokovic. Nola hits it out. 40-15. 40-15. Thank you, Blunted, for the donation. Poppy can't break his slump that... Okay. 40-30. As Martinez tries to hold first game of the third. The crowd will get around Poppy. He'll do it in 5, I believe. The crowd will get Popper over the line. $40-30. As Martinez holds 1 love in the third. Martinez to win the third. I'm a believer. Okay. I haven't seen Shrek in a minute. I should watch that movie. All right. 1 love. $1-0. Cam, you should have played the 1-point tournament next year. Maybe. I tell you, I could do with a holiday. What would I do with $1 million? Probably, probably give half of it to tax because I live in Australia and that's how it works. And then, with what I have left, I don't know. Go to the op shop, go to the thrift store, and spend it. I don't know. I don't think much will change. I would go to Europe for the tennis and I'd stream in Europe and America. Why would I go to Cancun? No, I would figure out how to stream overseas and I would take the show on the road. Donate the money to your lovely subscribers for being the best audience. Now, look, you know that I would. I really would. But I feel like that would feel like a bribe. And I don't want to feel like I'm bribing you guys to watch. So if I did win the 1-point slam and gave half of it to tax because that's how it works in Australia, and then I still had half, if I gave it to everybody in the chat, as much as I would love to do that, I really would. Truly. I just feel like people would think it would be a bribe. And I don't want that to I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So I wouldn't do that. I'd have to keep it. But that is a good idea, and I am on board, except for the bribing part. 40 love. As we to 1-1. But no, on a serious note, if I yeah, we're talking like this is actually going to happen. They're not going to let me play. 1-0. I would actually I would love to take the show on the road. And then I actually get to go and see, we could do meetups and stuff. That'd be sick. If I was in Europe and I was doing streams, we could actually, because, no one who watches this channel is from Australia. Maybe, 3 people. My mum, my dad, and my wife, sometimes. I don't know. Where is she? All right, volley from Martinez. Up goes a lob by Djokovic. Martinez smash. He puts it away. 15 love. Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to take the show on the road and we could do meetups and stuff. And we could actually do we could, that would be epic. I just have to win the 1-point slam, no pressure. It's all right, I can beat Sinner, he just has to double forward. It's easy. 15 love. Djokovic in the net, 30 love. $30 love. Serve again. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Volley from Martinez. Djokovic backhand lob. Goes in. Beautiful shot. 30-15. You know what we should do? Again, all hypothetical. We should do a tour around America. And in a van. Hey, Scott, thank you for the $2. It's $2 closer. A step closer. We could do like a tour bus. And I could stream from the bus. Somehow. Actually not a bad idea. European vacation. Tennis Talk the European tour. And I get a bus from a tour bus, a 1980s band. And drive around. I can't drive it. Somebody would have to drive it because I can't drive. I don't know if I could drive a bus. Am I allowed? Legally? 40-15. And then we could do meetups. That'd actually be sick. All right, let's start a GoFundMe. 40-30. Yeah, and then I could go to the US Open, but I'd sleep in the van in the car park. Right? I'd just sleep in the van and then I'd just stream from the car park and we just have a tailgate. 40-30. Actually not a bad idea. This is getting the more I say it, the better it sounds. We could just do a tailgate on the days of the US Open every day and I'd stream from the van. And you could all hang out at the van. That sounds weird. But being it's a tour van. Don't make it weird. Anyways, backhand goes wide by Martinez. Deuce. Do it in Europe. USA sketchy for people with accents. Americans love Australian accents. I've been there. I've never had a problem. They all think we're Steve Irwin or someone. They all thinking that I'm Hugh Jackman or something. They'll be fine. Join the Wimbledon queue in the van. Yeah, I'll just do donuts on the grass of Wimbledon's queue. Just do it. I'll just park my van on the queue. I'm sure they'll love that. All right. Serving to the back end of Djokovic. Return goes out, and it's advantage Martinez. This idea is getting better and better. Advantage Martinez. See you in Amsterdam? I mean, if we go to Amsterdam, I don't think I'll get anything done. Advantage Martinez. Just because it's very hard to navigate a car in Amsterdam, there's a lot of bikes. That's why it'd be hard I wouldn't get anything done because I couldn't get anywhere. It's very hard to drive there. All right, back to Deuce. The cam van is coming to town. I don't think I like that. I don't know why I don't like that. I don't like that. We're not calling it the cam van. That's. I don't think that. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't feel like that's. I don't know. Anyways, 4-4 rally. There's a bit of 4 down the line from Martinez in the net. Advantage Djokovic. The Cam Slam van. Nope, they're getting worse. The names are getting worse. The names are getting worse. Worst? Sure. All right. Martinez serves again. Cam per van. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a good one. Cam per van. That's a good one. Too many red lights in Amsterdam? I have no idea what you're talking about. Traffic lights? I guess. Serve. Into the back of Djokovic. Return goes down the line of the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic forehand cross court. Goes wide and it's back to Deuce. All right. We get to Deuce. Again. Serve again. There's been a forehand rally. Djokovic goes again to the forehand of Martinez. As Djokovic forehand again to the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic goes in line with the forehand. Martinez backhand cross. Djokovic backhand again to the backhand of Martinez. Djokovic forehand goes cross court. Martinez goes down the line. Djokovic there with a slice. Martinez. Forehand cross court. Djokovic gets it and hits it long. And it's advantage Martinez to keep the lead in the third. By the way, Rude won. Straight sets. 1-2-4. And Poprin is into a fifth. Djokovic and Poprin are battling it out to see who finishes last today. Stop off in Paris and do the cam at the Moulin Rouge. Okay. Yep. I mean, maybe. Advantage Martinez. Serve is a fault. Second serve. We just need to get a sponsor, I think. If we got a sponsor, we could probably do it. The Camper van as Djokovic is a return winner. Sponsored by, what's like a crypto thing right now? What's a big crypto? Is there any crypto things out there? Like, is NFT still a thing? Can we get something like that? All right, back to Deuce. As the return goes into the forehand of Martinez. Djokovic with the pass in the net. It's advantage to Martinez. All right. I'm all out of puns. Fair enough. All right, advantage Martinez. 9-minute game here. As the return goes in the forehand of Martinez. Forehand now from Djokovic. Martinez with the slice. Djokovic comes in with a volley and puts it away. And it's back to deuce. The game continues. Yeah, I'm not sure, Scott, off the top of my head, how much it would cost. I feel like it would cost a lot. I don't think it would be a cheap experiment or journey, but, you know. I don't think it would be... I don't even know if it would be a tax write-off, to be honest. All right. Deuce. As Djokovic hits out in the return. Advantage Martinez. The smash shuttle. Don't worry. The name, it's work in progress. As the return goes into the forehand of Martinez, Martinez puts it away, and he holds finally after about 3 hours. 2-1 Martinez in this third set. All right. Well done to Casper. Yeah, good work from Casper Ruud, who is probably going to withdraw from this tournament because his wife is going to have a baby. But as the more he plays, the more he wins, the better for him or something. All right. You need a right-hand drive, though. I've driven in America before. Will Ruud forfeit if his wife has her baby? Has he said that? Yeah, he said that he wants to be there for the birth. So, and I respect that. If he withdraws because he has to get back to wherever she is, that's totally fair. Oh, he said as long as things are good at home. I thought he wanted to go home and be there. Cam the tennis nomad. Yeah. I mean, look, I would be totally up for it to do a tennis talk tour from a van. I'd do it. It would be we could do a whole thing. But I'm also I got to win the 1 point slam, you know. The flights are expensive. Has Ruud got a private jet money from Australia? Look, Ruud, he'll get back however he can. He'll be fine. Djokovic does play in slow motion. Yeah. What do you think I was? Thought I was joking? Did you? In Europe and America, they drive on proper side of the road. It's the UK who are odd man out. What are you talking about? Australia drives on whatever. 15 love. Djokovic hit 40 winners already. That's crazy. I want to be in America for Halloween. So that means I'd have to go. So, okay, if we're going to let's plan this hypothetical trip. After Wimbledon, I go to America. I get a van. I figure out how to drive that van. And then I drive. So I mean, it's August. All right, I mean, it's August. I'm in the van. I'm going maybe I'll go from LA to a road trip to New York. How long does it take to go from LA to New York in a bus? In an RV? How long? Like a Scooby-Doo van? Ooh. Maybe we could have a mystery. What's it called? The mystery. What is it called? The mystery machine. Yeah, we'll use the mystery machine. 3 days? 5 days? 3 days on Route 66. Okay. So I just have to get from LA to New York. August. But, like, I've probably got 3 weeks to get there. If I get there. Like, Wimbledon ends. End of July, I get to America. I drive a van from LA to New York. And I got to get there by the start of the US Open. But I also would love to go to Cincinnati. Get a bike. Why would I get a bike? You went tomorrow. You just got here. You have to rewind the stream like 30 minutes. All right, double fault. Yeah. Anybody who's saying bike, you gotta rewind the stream. You missed the point. All right, love 15. Sorry, we're too far down the rabbit hole for bikes. Stop by Houston area. It's where I live. All right, let me just write that down. Avoid Houston area. Do not go there ever. In case of meeting with Floyd. No. Love 15. I wrote it down. I'll see you there. Oh, you did hear me. Oh, okay, yeah. No, we can't have a bike because how can I stream from a bike? As Djokovic puts it away, love 30. Oh, somebody in the crowd said miss it while Djokovic was trying to go for it. Get that guy out of here. Get him out of here. Umpire, get him out of here. Are you going to invite chat to join you? Look, in my mind, I'm thinking Forrest Gump with the crowd following him through the Grand Canyon. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm driving a van and we've got a convoy of all of you guys all driving behind me like a Forrest Gump situation. I'm driving and you're following me and we're all going together. And as we go along this from LA to New York to get to the US Open, more cars are coming and we're all getting there together in the cars. We drive past your house and you go, I'm coming too. By the time we get to the US Open, we've got 30, 40 lanes of traffic. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about you. That's where my brain went. Well, we start with me in my van and then people just kind of jumping in. And then all of a sudden, we get to New York and we've just got like 700 cars all coming in at the same time and tooting. As Martinez gets to 30-0, you know? That's where I'm going with it. I think that would actually be pretty awesome. Where would we park? Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll figure it out when we get there. That's a future problem. 30-0. Has been served on the tee as a fault second serve. $30. Double fault. Djokovic got a break point, 30-40. LA to New York is like Sydney to Melbourne. Sydney to Perth to Sydney. But the difference is between Perth and Sydney, there's nothing to do. At least in between LA and New York, there's something to do. I can go to like somewhere in the middle. Backhand into the forehand of Martinez. Forehand from Djokovic down the line. Martinez backhand cross court. Djokovic gets it. As Martinez slice. Djokovic. Backhand again to the backhand of Martinez. He goes down the line. Djokovic gets it with a forehand. Then Martinez gets a forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Martinez down the line. Now goes long. Djokovic breaks. And he takes us 2 sets to love lead in a break. 3-2 with 33 minutes to midnight. Okay. But for the Tennis Caravan's sufficient budget to go to the tennis tournaments by car, and then what about the Intercontinental? Have to use the ship then? What? What do you... Why do I need to get a ship? What do you mean? We're not leaving the continent. It's America. We're saying this is an American thing for now. Why are we going intercontinental? Why am I going to... What? The van, I would leave the van, and then I've got to go home. I'm going to go home now. We get there, and then we do... At the end of the US Open, I'm just going to turn to the 700 cars and just say, I'm going to go home now. And then I'm going to get to go to JFK and fly home. Is there no Outback steakhouses in the Outback? I mean, it's just called a steakhouse. All right, 3-2. You need a luxury yacht to broadcast from. Yeah, somebody called Rafa. Is he using his yacht? What's he doing with that? It's probably just sitting in a bay somewhere. Is he on the yacht? Your time is so confusing. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You're talking midnight. Yeah. All right, 3-2. 32 minutes of midnight. Buy a yacht. All right, why don't I just set fire to everything I own? Sounds like a better investment. I'll flush all my money down the toilet. All my belongings I'll set fire to, and probably be better than buying a yacht. Or a private jet. Or a jet. Same thing. Why don't I just kick myself in the nuts? All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. And as Djokovic serves. Into the backhand of Martinez. Martinez in the net. Oh, Djokovic starting to stretch his legs. 15 love. 15 love. Fly to LA, rent a van, drive all the way to Chicago on Route 66. Why am I going to Chicago? That is the opposite way of where I need to go. What, am I going to do this? I'm driving to New York. Sure, Chicago. That's like the total wrong way. How? I'm never going to make it to the US Open if I go north. The hell? 30 love. Poppy tied at 3-all. All right, serve. Into the back end of Martinez. Back end of Djokovic. He's a winner. 40 love. 40 love. I am almost believing you will do this. I would do it. We just need funding. I would look. You think I'm joking? I would do this if I could. Why would I need to go on Route 66? That wasn't the plan. The plan is to go to the US Open. It's not to go on Route 66. I don't need kicks. All right? I've got kicks. I've had my kicks. It's fine. I've seen Route 66. I saw the start of it when I went to Chicago. I saw a sign. It said, there's the start of it. I'm like, it's over there. Great. Good to see. Now I'm leaving. Route 66 is... We're just deviating from the plan. Right? What are you doing? This is a tennis tour. 4-2. You should go across Australia in a straight line. Walk across Australia in a straight line. Bro, have you seen Australia? You want me to walk in a straight line? That British guy did that. And you can't walk in a straight line across Australia. There's no one who would ever... You can't do it. It's like walking through the desert. There's no... Like, you ain't doing that. If I went from one side of Australia to the other, I wouldn't get out of my state before I got eaten by something. Like Australia is a sandpit with some cities on the outside. That's it. That's what it is. It's a big, hot mess with a rock in the middle. Back and down the line into the forehand of Djokovic. Drop shot Martinez. Like, you wouldn't last 2 seconds walking across Australia in a straight line. No chance. I could maybe walk up from Melbourne to up, but I couldn't go across. No shot. There's no shot. Just Google Australian desert. That'll get you. It's not. You'll see straight away. Like, oh, yeah, that looks like death. That ain't gonna happen. You can do that in the UK because it's there's a lot of it's densely populated, right? And there's lush green. Australia is just like a wasteland of desert and heat. Backhand goes in the forehand. Martinez, love 30 here. Djokovic wants to double break. Yeah, Alice Springs in the middle. Ullaru's awesome, by the way. Been there before. But yeah, you wouldn't make it to even halfway through because it's just brutal, man. All right. As Djokovic, love 40, but Martinez too good. 15-40. All right, 15-40. Still break points for Djokovic for a double break. As Djokovic goes up for a drop shot, he gets it back! What a pickup by Nole! The slice cross-court winner, and it's 5-2. What a pickup. Okay. Nole is going to serve this match. Djokovic has done some vintage things tonight. This has been the perfect match to start the Australian Open. A couple of hours, not too stressful, but he's had to work a bit for it. And here we are. All right. Have I ever gone to Perth? No. My Strilli could beat him another Italian. You really think that an Italian that played a 5-setter today is going to beat the greatest player of all time? Come on now. My Strilli is probably going to be tired. Oh, pardon me. Who said Djokovic was finished? I don't know. Somebody every day. Every time we mention his name, there's always people that say he's done, right? Is Canberra any tourists? I've never been to Canberra. And I don't feel the need to go. Popper and breaks. We should have watched that match. All right, 5-2. Djokovic is going to serve for this match. More like a warm-up? Yeah. This has been the perfect, and I don't want to be rude, but it is a warm-up for Novak. All right. 5-2. As Djokovic serves the backhand of Martinez. Martinez hits it out. 15 love. There's a default second serve. Can we watch Poppy after this? I think Poppy and match might end at the same time. We'll stick around for Poppy's match. If this match ends now, we won't watch it, but we'll wait until that. We'll see what happens with that one. I don't know where else to go. Backhand return into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand from Martinez. The forehand of Djokovic. Is that some paper about to drop on the ground? Anyways. 15-0. Roger watched Carlos match, but not Nole. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you trying to start? Shit. Come on. By the way, I don't think he did watch Alcaraz. I think he only watched... I think he watched Sabalenka and then left halfway through. I don't think he was actually there for... He left after the Sabalenka match. He wasn't even there for Alcaraz. But Djokovic watched him. Oh, he's not there. Federer went home. He heard Rafa was coming and he left. He's like, who? Rafa? Oof, get me out of here. Rafa's coming here? Oof. I better leave. Because he's scared. 30-15. $30-15. Ace, 40-15. Whoops. Wait. No, it's still going. Shut up, everybody. Shh. It's match point now. Shh. Okay. All right. It's match point now. It's not over yet. 40-15. 40-15. Serve. It's an ace. All right, now it's over. All right, Djokovic wins in straights. 3-2. In 2 hours. So perfect, nice start to the match and to the tournament. And he did stretch his legs a little bit in the third, but nothing to worry about. And the most important thing, that neck issue that he seemed to have, that we were concerned about earlier in the week, is hasn't been a factor. So that's good. That is a good sign. All right. GG's. 100th win at the Australian Open. Now he's won the 100 matches at all 3 of the 4 Grand Slams. Only the US to go. Only got to do it at the US. Muller broke back. I don't want to watch this match. Oh, Poppy's pissed off too. He's got a break to win. Come on, Poppy. Come on, Poppy. Come on, Poppy. Poppy's getting a massage. Come on. Zverev's probably asleep, but loving this in his dreams probably. He's thinking, I know it's 5-all. 5-4. Muller's walking around. Oh, come on, man. Come on. They're doing We Will Rock You in the crowd. Ah, man. It's all happening. It's 5-4, not 5-all. Muller broke back. It's still, but it's still Poppy in the lead. Come on, Poppy. Come on, Poppy. I don't want to turn this on and then watch her lose. No, that's all right. Don't worry about it, Chi. It's fine. Oh, God. Poppy's going to fall off. His leg's going to fall off. Poppy or Poopy? Definitely not Poopy. Poppy. Nobody's saying Poopy. I don't know why, but I feel like Zverev beats B-level Popyrin pretty easily in at least 4 sets. Well, especially after this match, yeah. Are you keeping that little puppy awake in the background? No, she's asleep. What are you talking about? Mia, you're asleep, aren't you, Mia? She's asleep. She's awake now because you mentioned her. She's just sleeping. Whoever wins that match, Zverev will wreck them. Yeah, that's why I want Poppy to win, because then he might not be able to beat Zverev, but just get to the second round. Win this then, whatever. If Popyrin had won this in 4, I'd give him a chance, but this might be too much tennis. Hasn't Muller beaten Zverev, though? Venus is playing doubles tomorrow. Yeah, what are we doing tomorrow? Does anyone have any suggestions? Bedtime cam, sleep nice. No worries, see you later. Thanks for joining. He did in Hamburg. I thought so. It's 30 all. Come on, Poppy. Come on, Poppy. Come on, Poppy. Finish him! Kokonakis Kyrgios playing doubles. Are they playing tomorrow? Raducanu is playing tomorrow? Oh, Muller. Have they always been riding Melbourne only on one side of the court? I think so. God, good shot from Muller. Am I going to the AO at all? No, I never go to the AO. I don't have time. Oh, Popperin hits it long. 5 all. Oh, this is going to make me cry, isn't it? Does Sinner stand a chance against Gaston? It's you know what? Look, Gaston, he's a fun player to watch, but he might struggle to get games tomorrow. Like it is going to be grim. It could be a 1-1-1. Sinner is a lion, right? He is a lion. You know what? No, he's not even a lion. He's like a T-Rex against a sheep. It could get messy and ugly. He could rip him to shreds. It could be ugly. It could be just like Sinner could just eat him alive. Watch out. I mean, Zverev was in last 3 sets good. Too good to lose the Poppy more. Yeah, Zverev shouldn't lose. Joint Valentimus tomorrow, okay. We don't watch Aussies, but good to know. Good to know. So we've got Keys, Shelton, Sinner, Osaka, Musetti, Raducanu, Bencic, Tsitsipas. Fritz is out there as well. Fonseca, we have to watch him. Hurkacz plays tomorrow. We've got Dimitrov on tomorrow. Menchik plays tomorrow. Is Venus playing tomorrow doubles? Venus is playing doubles tomorrow with Alexandrova. And they both lost, so they have nothing to play for. Except for, well, now they can play doubles. Yeah. Oh, Jovic and Mboko are playing doubles together. Cool. That's cool. Fernandez Chen tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's kind of packed. It is pretty packed. They're showing a timeline of Djokovic at the Australian Open. That's nice. I'm not watching it. But that sounds nice. Come on, Poppy. He's up 40 love. All right, Poppy's going to 6-5. Let's go. Poppy might have to play a tiebreak, but at least he's going to get to the tiebreak. Dash is playing tomorrow too. Oh, okay. We have to watch Shelton on Bear. Is that on? Where is that being played? Is that on Rod Laver? I love that. That's Rod Laver. That's such a good call from the Australian Open to put that on Rod Laver. But Fonseca's playing at the same time, so I feel like we have to watch Fonseca. I think Fonzie might take priority because Fonseca also. We have to watch him. We haven't watched Fonzie all year, so yeah. Poppy's up 6-5 in the 5th. Muller's going to serve to get to a tiebreak. Duckworth playing dubs with Cruz Hewitt. Oh, Cruz is playing dubs. Okay. come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. I was hoping Cilic would dish out a triple bagel. Yeah, I mean, look, he did well to win the first two. He won, what, like 13 games in a row? I hope I would catch the end of the Cilic match when I woke up. Yeah, fair enough. I'm so happy Cilic and Stan got through. Yeah, Stan was a good match. I watched the fourth set of that one. It's really good. Can you put this Poppy score on the screen? Yeah, I can do that. There you go, 30 love. I was scared to ask. That's all right. Don't be scared. Muller's up 40 love. How do people get home from on the train of the AO? They stop at midnight, am I right, Cam? Yeah, I mean, I've been at this show. I've been to a match. I went to saw when I went and saw Leighton versus Nalbandian and it went past midnight. I think you've got to get taxis after midnight. Like it's pretty like that was a while ago, but yeah, I don't know if they have. You might have to get an Uber because yeah, the trains I think stop running on a Monday night at midnight. So unless they have special trains after midnight for just in case, but usually the last train leaves about now. So yeah, I don't know. Probably have to get an Uber. Went last year and the trams go later, but stop at 2 a.m. I think for the tennis. So, but the trams don't go like. I mean, if you live in the city, that's fine. But if you don't live out, if you live far out, you have to get a train. Trains stop at midnight. It's a taxi or an Uber. Yeah. Don't they have special trains or buses late at Central Point? I don't think so. No, yeah, they don't have special trains, no. 40-15 is Muller tries to get to a tiebreak. A big day of live streamings tomorrow, yeah. All right, tiebreak to finish, 10 points. God, can Popper win? Do the players pay for the hotels the AO is paying for it? I have no idea. I would guess that the players have to probably pay. Maybe. But also the hotels probably give them good deals because they obviously want to like, okay, so if a hotel is hosting a top player, they're probably going to give them a lot of perks because then if they get promoted on social, that's worth so much more. Like if you're like, hey, my favorite tennis player stayed at this hotel, you want to stay there in the future, you know. So they probably have like some hotel deals. I don't know if the AO. I think the AO probably have recommendations, but I don't think the Australian Open pay for it. I don't think they do. I think it's a player expense. But the Australian Open probably say like, hey, stay here, here, or here. But because the players stay at all different places. But the AO wouldn't compensate. I don't think they compensate for them. Great serve volley from Muller. 1-0. Again, I'm just talking out my ass, but that's what I guess. It's one reason I go during the day, not the night. You miss out on too much trying to get home. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get home until like 3 a.m. if you lived out far. Got stuck at the Medvedev TN match last year and had to walk home. Shit. Yeah, Ubers might not even be going at 1 a.m. on a Monday. AO covers hotel costs. Really? For everybody? I guess they probably have like associations with the certain hotels. So maybe, yeah, maybe, I mean, otherwise it's, but Wimbledon, they stay at people's houses. Like they have to find their own accommodation. I mean, not all the players stay in hotels. Poppy's starting to cramp. No. Oh, did he hurt his foot? Did Poppy just hurt his foot? Did Poppy just hurt his foot? He's down 2-1. By the way, Chad, I think we've been live for like 11 hours today. It's been a big day. For me, Wimbledon sounds like win, bleed on. I mean, who are you listening to? Who says that? Poppy hits it out, by the way, and it's 3-1. Muller. Blech. Linda, don't say that. Don't you say that. I didn't watch the end of this match to see him lose. There's one Frenchman dancing around. Don't you say that. Three-one. As Popperin gets the point. Good serve. 3-2. 3-2. All right, Poppy 3-2. Muller 3-2. Popperin hanging on. As we get a fault from Muller and everyone goes, woo! Can you give me a recap tomorrow? Well, that doesn't make sense. Is it a backhand from Popperin? That's in the net. Come on. 4-2 Muller. They change ends. Ugh. Come on. Ouch. Yeah, 4 minutes to midnight. They're going past midnight. No curfew here. Wimbledon. We ain't got no curfew. We stay until we're finished. I kind of wish there was a curfew though, because staying up past midnight sucks sometimes. You've been live since 1 a.m. UK time. I did take an hour and a half break in the middle. Muller 5-2 with a winner. Lovely forehand. I guess you were right when you said this would be a 5-set and a heartbreaker. I hate being right. 5-2 Muller. It's only 1 mini break though, and it's first to 10, so we've got plenty of time. Don't panic. Everybody calm down. 5-2 Muller. Don't panic. Do not panic. Poppy serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Muller. To the back of Popperin. Muller wins the point. 6-2. All right, start to panic, everybody. Start panicking. Panic. Everybody panic. Everybody panic. God, this is why I hate the Australian Open. Matches like this make me just cry inside. Slice from Popperin. Into the forehand Muller. Popperin backhand slice again. Muller. Forehand down the line. Popperin on the stretch. Goes long. It's 7-2. These are the matches I hate. These 5-set epics where Australians lose. I've watched too many. Not even joking. I don't know how many matches I've watched. A 5-set match. I mean, the Kokonakis Murray match comes to mind. Like, just these 5-set matches with Australians losing is the worst. And it happens every year. I think Demonor had a 5-set loss to, like, Fanini a couple years back or something. Might have even been straight sets. These are the worst matches. They just hurt you. They just take a bit of your soul. Yeah, everybody panic. They might be done before midnight. Popper returns into the net, 8-2. Muller. Poppy's run out of gas. Winner plays Zverev. A player can retire at match point if they want. They wouldn't, well, unless they was really bad, but like something happened, but as Popperin hits it out, 9-2 Muller. Muller. Match points, too many of them to count. I can't count to 7. I don't want to count to 7. Murray Kokonakis must have been a bummer. Yeah, because I stayed up all night as well to watch it. That was brutal. That was on like day 3. That was so early in the tournament, it just wrecked me. Took me like 3 days to recover. Poppy with an ace. The comeback starts now. 9-3. They change ends. Poppy's being given last rides. It's midnight. Woo! Happy New Year. All right, 9-3. It's officially day 3 of the Australian Open. They'll play 1 point and then we'll come back in 11 hours. Pumpkins in the chat. The first, we haven't done a past midnight stream for a while. Like as in like from the places we watched. Anyways, Sir Poppy, it's a fault. Happy Tuesday. All right, second serve. Into the back of Muller. Muller in the net. Okay, hang on, wait. 9-4 Muller. 2 match points saved. (9-4). Muller serves. Serve the back of Popperin. Return to the back of Muller. Popperin, backhand. Into the back of Muller. He goes down the line of the forehand of Popperin. Muller. Forehand again to the forehand of Poppy. Down the line of the backhand of Muller. Popperin backhand. Goes into the forehand of Muller. Popperin with a backhand pass. Muller volleys it away. All right. Well, that's how you end the day. With a kick in the teeth. Chat, this is why we don't watch Australians. This is why we don't watch Aussies. Ever. It's why we don't watch Aussies. Now I'm going to go to sleep in tears. This is why we don't watch Australians. So for anybody who asks, and look, now Alexander Muller's in the chat to brag about it. Bro, you just won. Just go celebrate that. Anyways. Muller versus Zverev now. Yeah, Zverev should have a 4-set win. Danish in the morning tomorrow, maybe. At least you don't have to see him suffer against Zverev. Yeah, but I would have taken tonight's win and accepted a loss to Zverev. You know? I would have taken that. The fact that he lost and doesn't even get to play Zverev, that hurts. Yeah, it sucks. And he served for the match too. This is why we don't watch Australians, right? This is exactly why. If anybody asks in the future, like I know somebody asked me, why did you not watch Demon Or? I can't believe you didn't watch Demon Or. Oh my God, why didn't you watch Demon Or? This is why we don't watch any Australians. Ever. Unless they play, the big boys. Or the big ones. The big players. He was up 5-2 in the tiebreak in the fourth as well, yeah. It's why we didn't watch Emerson Jones, and I'm so glad we didn't. You should have just called the Djokovic match and called it a day. I know, and then I could have cried in peace. It's why we didn't watch Emerson Jones, because I like Mboko, so it's not like I would have been mad, but yeah, we didn't watch her because I was scared of what would happen, and what happened. Exactly the way I thought it would. I was scared that they keep throwing Emerson Jones to the Wolves, and she keeps getting, like last year was the same. I think she won like 2 games last year But on a brighter note, Hitchcarter won, so we're not Aussie less, but yeah, that one hurts because Poppy's out probably our second best player, or at least he's him and Demon are like the top dogs at the moment when they're on form. He won, Poppy's our second best, so that hurts. Demon is next. Why are you smiling? Demon is next for what? Did I go through my bracket? No. I'm scared. Let me check if I've got it even sorted. All right, we'll go through my bracket from the top, and then we'll get out of here. Get out of here. All right, so look, Potapova came back. I was close. These two were close. There was chances for these two. Okay, I still got Raducanu. I got Mboko. This section's all intact, so I love that. This section's a mess. What a car wreck this is. Look at this. What a shit show. Not from the player, from me. Would you have picked both of them to lose? I don't know. This is all right. I don't mind this. This is intact. I picked Stakuzik to win, and she retired, so I was a little unlucky, but serves me right for not picking the Aussie. This section's a bit of a mess. Coco should prevail, hopefully. This section's okay. Mukova's still there. This is a good section. All right. Yastremska, okay. That's not terrible. The Kostruk section sucks. If you have a full bracket after that, you're a liar. This is all right. Noskova, okay. Yeah, this was a tough section, though. I should have gone Marchenko. I'm an idiot. Stearns. I said Stearns might push her and didn't back her up with a pick. All right. Okay, it's not terrible. And Swiatek Buzkova down the bottom one. All right. Could be worse. It could have been worse. Now let's go to the men's bracket. So, okay, quarter. Okay. Paul, okay, that's not bad. Kaboli, that was a tough, but nothing crazy. This is a good section. I've got that going. Poppy, Why? That was blind faith, that one there. That's all right. Look, it's not terrible. I'm actually doing all right. FAA. I got him losing to Medvedev. So it's not... I mean, that's the hardest one. Because I think a lot of people had Felix going far. But... yeah, this is a little bit of a shit show. It's the Novak section. And everybody I thought was going to win lost. So good for Novak, right? Van der Zandschulp is scary, though. Okay, this is all right. I had Vachereau going through. Okay, that's all right. Interesting. And then, yeah, that's it. All right, so not. It could be worse. The men's draw is not too bad. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, the women's draw. Kostyuk was the only one that caught it sort of. The only quarterfinalist I've lost, but my men's draw is pretty good. It's intact. Coco should thank her lucky star she doesn't play Monero again. Yeah. All right. That's it, chat. Looking at the score line, this is painful indeed. Yeah. It's as bad as the score suggests. But we'll be back tomorrow to do it all again. Thanks for hanging out. Bonus stream at the end as well. But Djokovic wins. Straight sets. He gets it done. And he's into the second round. We've got Sinner tomorrow. We've got Osaka and a bunch of other players that I can't even remember. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.